Oh, so I was gathering resources for the next episode to kind of clear things up, and I have a problem. They showed up. Oh! Okay, I'm not sure. Okay, if we just... Can we just talk about this for a minute? Please. Ow. Okay, so... Okay, not as big as a threat as I thought they were going to be, but free resources nonetheless. Alright, so that was all. I'm just going to have to append that to the beginning of something. Oh, look at this! A copper pickaxe. I don't need it because I have iron. But, if you notice there's no webcam in the bottom, this is because I didn't have OBS up. I had Shadowplay, and Shadowplay, while it does have a webcam, doesn't like to do the chroma thing, so my background would be green screen. So, anyways, I hope you had fun looking at that nonsense, and we'll continue on the onto the actual episode here shortly. See you then. Hey folks, Ivan here with another episode, episode 3, and today we're going to tackle the grand entrance, which is to construct a wooden gate. And that's going to take a little bit of work. I meant to grab some more stone here because how I wanted to set this thing up. So let's go ahead and at least get the framework here set up at the very least. So I want one here. I want to make sure it's got to be built. You know what we'll do is we'll bury it a little bit. I've got to take the stairs out because they're not meant to be here. Go. Perfect. And I was thinking about this, and while I was working on various things around the place, I couldn't figure out if I wanted to do these as just like a 2x2, or if I want to do 3x3s. And since this is the entrance, I think I'm going to do a 3x3 on both sides. They will be square, but since this is going to be the grand entrance, if you will, they have to be grand. So we're just going to take down these guys on both sides. And we're going to have to go get some stone here. The one thing I forgot to grab. In truth be known, I don't need to do that one. The reason I don't have to do that one is that this is stuck in the ground already. So structurally speaking, it's not needed. That. I think we can get away with doing this as well. Yeah. Oops. This is another new bug where I can intersect these cubes. Makes building a little annoying at times. Looks like I'm going to need more sticks here. This does not yield too many. Actually, only yields one. So we're going to have to grab some sticks. And we'll get some stone. And then we'll have the a resource. Have the outline for our gate itself. And of course, I'll gather in the meantime, between times, I'm going to gather more and more stone for the stockpiles and such, so we can continue building. But like I discussed last time, while I'm still doing the research quest, I'm going to do as much as I can on camera. Just so people can see exactly what I'm doing in order to complete them. I've noticed that some people get stuck with this, and I want to make sure that if there's something that I'm doing that can help somebody, that I'm showing it off rather than just kind of glazing through everything. And so what I want is the... Oh, we got to do this thing again. Make sure that... Always start with this setting on. Make it a... Just a... Anytime you think you're going to start playing the game, or anytime you start playing the game, just make a mental note to start doing that right off the bat. And that's going to go like this. The reason it's going to go like this is because I don't have the integrated gates on. And yeah, we're gonna get some stone now. And because of that, it's just gonna have those gaps on either side of the archway. I don't know why they haven't included a version of that where there aren't any gaps, but you know, whatever their choices may be, it could be just you know, how much time they actually have available to do things like that. Oh, we got a visitor who's got a dagger thing. I don't think it's very powerful, that dagger. Yeah. It even hit me once. There we go. I've got a lot of these skulls, and I'm planning on using them to decorate. So there's a plan for them. Eventually, I'd like to get the steel tools, and that way, I believe the steel is the most efficient, and I want to make sure to get those as quickly as possible. I don't necessarily believe it. I did test them out in a creative, so it seemed like the iron did good for certain things, but the steel was always better. So we'll see. It might be a thing where certain tools are better, like maybe a bronze axe would be better just resource-wise in the long run. Okay, we're just going to keep gathering until we can't gather anymore. Definitely probably... Well, I guess I wouldn't really need it. My resource stack mod, now that we've got our increased inventories. But we'll see. I think primarily the reason I use the stack mod in the first place is for the stockpiles. I could actually increase those if I wanted to. I think it's like the first 35 stones would be cosmetic visual inventories, and the rest would just get put in there. That might be something to do instead. I think maybe I need to fix the log stock, wood log stacks. Yeah, that's it. Because of these new trees here. But otherwise, I think that the stack mod would be ready to go. Oh, that's right. I'm down here. Get this built real quick. It says place 2 large slopes, and I don't believe this is another one of those quests where they're not required to be built, I don't think. And if I'll demonstrate with this one here if it will let me. It's gonna be. Oh, I need more sticks. Oops. Right. Grab grab some more sticks around here. It's a little harder to figure out which of these trees is small. Like this one looks like it could be small, but it's just this one right here. It looks like it's about to become daylight too. That's good. Kind of want to clear this area out as much as possible for future projects. Definitely going to have maybe houses or something going up the hill there. We'll see. All right, so see, I placed the large slopes with the left battlement, and that did not upgrade the quest line. So if you're doing these and you go to build something and it doesn't update the quest line, take another look at what block it's asking for. So there I placed that, and there, and you don't have to build these necessarily. And did have a, you know, I said to the devs in Discord, I'm like, what's the point? What's the point of placing these things? We know how to place blocks. If we're not going to build them, then there's no point, in my opinion. I may look into what I can do to fix the quest mods, quest requirements, rather, I should say. And maybe I can do something with that. Right. Pretty good. I don't think I can do... My goal is to have... Actually, you know what? Since I've got this... Let's take some of the stone away from this one. I will finish the arch the way I want to do it. Like that. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do walls. Right. The reason I'm going to do walls here as opposed to... Thinking about doing pillars. Anyways, the reason I'm going to do walls here is because I'm going to do arrow slits here so that people can attack from either side. If, say, one of the goals would be to drop this gate down and trap a bunch of enemies inside and eliminate them from a safe distance. Alright. Looks like I'm going to have to repair or build up these walls here first. This is acceptable. Deal. So, out of the way. Flip it into place. Oh, come on. It goes right there. You and I both know that goes right there. There. I just had to have it kind of weird. There we go. Perfect. Close that. That's what that's going to look like. There's something that needed to be built with this. Oh, timbers, wooden sticks, and metal parts. We have tons of metal parts, so we're going to build that up. Timbers we've got a ton of, and I can't remember what the other thing was at the moment. Second, where did I? Yeah, you can see that's all from those barbarians that showed up. First, I thought we were getting just straight twin sticks. Okay, so that was the other thing. Sticks here. Grab 10 more timbers. And that will be perfect for this. And then we'll continue questing. Let's see here. More. Perfect. What I need to do is eventually get carts up and running so I can move materials from one side to the next. Rather than running back to the main encampment, if you will. I guess this is a good point or time to point out something. If you're playing the game, certain areas may not have, you may be hitting them for a while and they're just not going up very fast. Try changing your position. And you might find that these blocks go to together a lot faster. That's perfect. Now let's go ahead and look. I wanted to get steel tools. Yeah. That requires, in this one it requires weapon stuff. Weapon making. Let's see if there's a simpler task here to get steel. Smithing. And that's iron. And I think this, if I do this, yeah, it just unlocks. So there's bandit deterrent. Not sure that's going to be good for us. Let's see. Show this one. Master tools. Yeah, there we go. So this is the one we want. All right, and before we get too far along, let's go ahead and eat. I think that got us pretty close to what we need. We'll consume the soup. That's 100%. All right, we need logs, which can be easily. Oh, don't have to do anything with that. Stumps here. 2 more logs. We'll just clear this whole area out. Need 14 iron ingots. Well, good thing we were collecting that stuff in between the episodes. What in the world am I making? And we need this smithy. I keep calling it smithy, and it's a smithy. Alright, there's nothing in it, so we can pick that right up. Iron ingots. Here we are. Now I need to apparently craft charcoal. Okay. Throw all those in. 1 log makes 3 charcoal. How much is it for steel? It takes 3 charcoal per steel. So we need 5 here. Just gonna tell it to craft as many logs as it possibly can into this. Because I think charcoal burns for a lot longer. Let's see here. What does this say? Charcoal is produced by slowly heating logs in a furnace. This process is known as pyrolysis. Whatever. Yeah, long burning fuel. It's a perfect thing to have. And put 3 in there for now. Craft. Light. There we go. Something. Oh yeah, that's going to take a long time to burn. Fantastic. And then we want at least 5 to begin with. Now that's good enough for 5 right there. And we're going to have an additional 20. No. That was, what, 1, 2, 3. 3 times 3 is 9. So 12, which is 4. Put 4 in there. And we'll tell it to craft 9 in total. That. Hopefully I did my math right. 24. No. I did my math wrong. That's good enough for oh gee. Oh boy. It takes quite a bit more than I originally thought. It's 2 iron ingots per. I thought it was just going to be 1. Ouch. Ouch, I say. I had to craft the rest of these. Once I get my 5 here. Alright, now we need to craft a forge. And a forge is made by what? 5 steel ingots, some timbers, a log. Oh boy. We gave it our log. We'll just chop this one down. Go. Doesn't need a second log. Some timbers. Six timbers. Go. And the forge is being crafted. We can douse that. We have 4 steel ingots in it in addition to everything else. We're definitely going to need to get some more logs down. Let's go ahead and chop more of these guys down real quick. Because my goal is to transfer all my tools into steel. Need from there. Can't get that one. That's fine. Not sure if it's more efficient to cut these since they're close or go up to the top of the hill there where I would definitely get more bang for my buck, if you will. Chop down 1 tree and I can probably get 4 or 5 timbers, not timbers, logs out of that. Depending on how big it is. Alright, it says I need to place the forge, which that's a nice touch because it didn't have to tell me that it was done. Or, yeah, I didn't have to put it in my inventory to update that quest. There we go. Now it wants us to craft a steel hammer, which I will be more than happy to oblige. Perfect. Let's go over to this furnace real quick. I have this old hammer. Nope, not a skull. Hammer. I'm going to smelt that and that. Take some more logs here. So you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that's fine. Grab. Oh, not that many. Just 5. Gonna put that in there. No, you know what? Yeah, we'll smelt that real quick. I think... No. We'll keep the axe for now. I want to make sure that I have enough... So let's go... I'm going to chop down some more trees here. This area nice and cleared out for the next phase, which is going to be building houses in this area. And an actual base of operations. Anyways, so last week was that was Thanksgiving, and what I did was I went home, and if you're not aware of that, and oh, what? Why would it? Oh, I see. See what happened. Tell it to craft another 10 charcoal while we're at it. Charcoal is going to be a necessary thing from now on. I'm going to try to continuously get a bunch in there. Since it burns slowly, it's going to be more fuel efficient in the long run. And that's what we're looking for. And so I went home and made some necessary repairs to the place, which is it's a favorite hobby of mine to actually do the repairs. Very peaceful to go out there and fix things as necessary. It looks like we're out of fuel. Let's light that back up. Oh, throw that in there. We'll tell it to make a pickaxe. Apparently I can make plows now. Alright. There. Shovel, which I want to make. And I think the last thing I want to make is an axe, but I'm not seeing one. Is that not a thing? Maybe I have to stick with the iron axe. Take a look at the just crossbows here. Tools. Oh, here's an axe. Can't start the quest until I do these things. And you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Oh. That finished right away. Cool. I didn't even have to do it. that quest. Craft an iron crossbow. I can do that. Just need some iron right here. And we'll throw that iron in there. What else do I need? I need metal bits. Metal parts. Not in there. How about here? Nope. You can't tell me I ran out of metal parts already. I know what I can do. We're gonna have that, so we'll get rid of that. Tell it to. See, this gives me iron metal parts. So what's that? There we go. Oh, I had metal parts in my. Oops. Right. And then we need to craft the bolts. Here's the bolts here. It takes sticks. Craft those up. Alright, equip the crossbow. Obtained 1 deer pelt. Holy cow. This is going to be difficult. So, we're going off hunting, apparently. Yay. Oh, dear. Fire? So it takes 2 hits. So let's go ahead and craft another set of bolts. Go. Or we're going to tell it to smelt that real quick. How's that? Alright. We're off. Put the crossbow away for now because it's just bouncing back and forth my face. That's not pleasing to see. Well, look at all the shrubbery out here I can take for sticks. Fantastic. We'll have to come out here and grab more sticks. Clear the area a little bit. You know, it wouldn't be too bad of an idea to set out a farm right out here. A stamina. Thinking I might make some sort of like herbal tea mod that would boost the stamina for a set amount of time. Crossroad here. I did see in the forums a lot of people saying they couldn't find deer. Well, look at this. Look at that massive iron field right there. Holy cow. I assume this is iron. Wow. More over here too. A lot of people were asking where iron is. So let's I'll pull up the map real quick here. It is in the Umbril section, and that's A5 subsection 5I. There you go. Lots of iron. Lots of iron, not a lot of deer pelts. One thing I did hear in Discord was the excitement over people trading for goods they didn't have in their area, which was cool. It makes me want to do multiplayer I plan on doing it. I just have to get a set schedule for that. On, do my thing, get off. I'm thinking about finding a server. I think X-Wing Land has started past Sandstone. And the Sandstone mod. I really want to use that. Look at this, more iron. It's all in here in the karst. Tons of pumpkins. Need a farm. You just come out here and get all the things you need. I have not found a single deer yet. You know, they might not be here because there's potholes all over the place and could get stuck in there. So maybe the devs didn't, you know, what we can do is we can go cycle through the characters. Three barbarians. Oh dear. Looks like there's only barbarians in this area, so am I in an area that can travel? Oh, this is the desert. This is not where I wanted to be. Did find, I'm not sure if this is silver. It's tin ore. We'll pick that up for the time being. Not where I wanted to be. I don't even know where. I think I was over here somewhere. Yep, there's my spot. Let's go up into this wooded area. I chose a road. Oh, here it is. Let's go hunting around here, see if we can find something. Pretty sure they said it was in the, a lot of people were reporting these upper areas about finding deer hides. What we can do is we can, oh, I'm not a server admin apparently. This area, there's nothing here. But if we give it some time, it should start spawning. So we'll explore for a little while here. Find a deer and shoot it. Tell you what I'll do is I'm gonna chill right here, let the timer speed up a little bit, and see if I can find, see if a deer spawns around me. So I'll be right back, and we'll continue from that point. All right, we're back, and so I just saw it over here. It took about 30 minutes. Oh, there it is. It's facing us down. No. Do not flee. I need you for a quest. I apologize in advance. I shot it. It didn't care. Oak. Perfect. All right. Yeah, like I said, what I ended up doing was I just kind of left the character sitting around for 30 minutes and was able to acquire the necessary items, or what I want to say. I came back and I searched for characters periodically because this is where they were supposed to be, and sure enough, it showed up. So that's north. In this area is where I was at. So, moving forward here. What is next? Obtain 5 timbers. Done. And now I need planks. Oh, I also did a little bit of digging in the meantime. And I got 3 copper ore and a couple of tin as well. Just because it was around where I was at. So, let's go ahead and add the little bit of meat that it gave us. We're going to just throw in there for the time being. And metal parts. I'm going to tell it to go ahead and craft that last bit there. I did have to stop and craft some food because I was getting hungry. It's a thing. What we got over here? What I'm going to do is I'm taking out all of the stuff except for the copper here. This is another tip for everyone. Is metal parts will use any ingot available and not necessarily the one you wanted to use. So what I recommend is if you're going to, if you want to get some metal parts for whatever you're making, make sure there are no other ingots besides the one you want to use in that crafting bench or furnace. Otherwise it will consume at random whatever. So I need to make a tanning rack. And apparently this is a large block. There, like that. Here. Let this together real quick. Alright, we need to craft one these. We have to make leather strips. It just, I don't know why. I think that's in my personal inventory, yes. Make 10 of those, which is 1 hide. Okay. Now I need to obtain 5 more steel ingots. I have them right there. Now we need to craft a sword, it says. Oh no, okay, cancel that. Shoot. Well, now I need to get to smelt a... Yay. That cost me? Oh, not much. Right. That mean I can craft a axe now? That's steel? Yes, I can. I just have to resmelt the steel I just had here. I'm gonna keep the iron sword, but I think I'm gonna get rid of the crossbow. Get rid of the crossbow, get rid of the steel sword, and put the bolts in here. I can smelt at least. Oh, these make metal parts. Nope. We're just gonna leave them there. Douse that fire. Gonna get our stuff back. Timber. Don't have. Go ahead and chop this down. That in there. Have it craft up. Definitely gonna have to get a wagon going in here soon enough to go further away for our trees. In fact, you know what? Right in front of us is a bunch of things not going. bunch of stuff, a bunch of trees that I can use. Nope, not that. Have use of it later, just not now. I have an iron shovel, but not a steel one, so we're gonna grab a steel one. It's here. Actually, that goes here. Put the hammer there. Steel pickaxe there. The iron shovel there, and then we're gonna go ahead and smelt down the other iron shovel I have. Oh, and the axe as well. We won't need it. We're gonna keep the sword, but that's about it. That perfect. Right, so let's go ahead. Let's see here. What do we got? What we need is something to store these skulls in, because they're taking up a ton of inventory space. So to craft a single space like that. Really do need a storehouse. Throw all the skulls in there. Apparently it's a point to... Oh, I still have the wooden club. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Let's go down to the mines real quick and see how well or not well this does. And then we'll continue... I think we'll complete at least one more quest for today, and then we will continue next time with something. Probably wagons or something, so that we can gather material a lot easier. Wow, this is much quicker. I won't lie. Seems to be like a one strike gets one stone type deal here. I'm wondering what I'm gonna do with this. This chasm here now that I've created. Holy cow, this goes so much quicker. This even beats out my mod that I had in the previous season. Crazy. This might end up just being a stone quarry, or, well, not quarry because it's not open, but it might just be a stone mine. Let's see. Let's see here. Where are we at? We're getting there. All right. You know, that stone should stay there, since we don't have decay on, so we'll leave it alone. Oh dear. That's it. It seems like they've got a new system in place for lights. And so when you're in the dark down there, and it's a lot darker than it used to be, it takes a while for your eyes to adjust to the outside light, which I really enjoy, to be honest. All right. I definitely think I'm going to make an herbal tea for this stamina issue. If somebody hasn't already made one. Holy cow. That's 2 hits per stone cube. That is nuts. Okay, this is my new favorite tool. Ever. Of all time. Nothing can compare at this point. Holy cow. I just don't know what to say at this point. 2 hits. That is nuts. Oh, as I'm building this, I just realized something. This should actually be out 1, so that you can get. Yeah. Okay. Take this away. And this is not a big deal now because I don't have to worry about connected. You know what? We'll build it up anyways. Anyways, what I was trying to get to is that the fronts here should be out a little bit, so that you can get an angle on anybody that's potentially an enemy of the state. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to have to get the wagon going here shortly. So let's see here. We got a ton of space, so we're going to. I'll realign this real quick. Trying to figure out why this didn't make sense to me while I was building. I'm like, I've done this before, so what's the deal? And the deal is that I put it in the wrong location. All right. Right. Need some more sticks, and we discovered earlier that there's more sticks out here. Just gonna grab a bunch here. Alright, that's good enough for now. Take this into place. Some stone, 5 stone to be exact. We'll just grab it off that real quick. Just to get the ball rolling. Man, this whole wall is going to go up so much faster this time around. It's just comparing it to the previous season. Oh well, this is just gonna work out so great now. grab a little bit more stone here. Finish this one off. Perfect. Want to do... do the large walls here, I think. Let's see. Will they... Oh. Okay. That's gonna be a problem. Okay. They didn't... I see what they did. Or, well, didn't do. So they only did one side. And I might have to install the additional blocks mod to counter that. Can't really see down there anyways. Let's see here. I suppose you could. Yeah, we'll just do solid walls up. Just to make it easy on ourselves. Plus, you can't really see in there. Alright. Go. So we'll have our murder holes up there. And that'll be fine. Let's go ahead and see here. Can we do transportation? Yes, we can. We're going to start with that. And that's going to be the last thing we'll do tonight. Or, well, for this episode. For me, it's tonight. Let's see here. We can do that. No. Timbers, which means I'm going to have to chop down some trees. Do I have... Yeah, I have some salad here. All that up. I'm guessing this burns through stamina. Food. Okay. Throw that in there, and we'll get some round timbers. Build a catch block. We can do that. 4 of them. One. 3 more. Come on, get in there. Perfect. All right. Now we need wheels and 2 small stockpiles for logs. Okay. We can do that. Need 4 wheels. I wish those stacked. And go. 2 of those. All right. Place 1 timber. Okay. Place 2 small. I get what it's doing. All right. What it wants us to do here. I'll do it real quick the right way. So it wants us to do that. Then it wants us to do... Okay, that's in there. Something like this. Like this. Okay. Then it wants us to place these catch blocks like so. But they want us to scroll to the single-sided version, which is quite doable. Like so. There we go. Now this one's slightly off, so I gotta pick this one up real quick. There we go. And it wants us to place the wheels. There we go. Now I think this is too wide to get through our gates, so I'm gonna have to change this. It works a lot better than it used to. That's good. Grab. Do is we'll do there. There. Pick this up off the ground. There we go. And we're gonna put the last timber right. And that'll be fine. Oh! Back up. Right, so that's engineering. Let's see here. Anything else that I can do right now? No. It looks like I'm at a kind of a standstill. I have to do a few other things first. Did it give me The large stone. No, they did not. That's unfortunate. Let's look at the quest line real quick. Show that. Oh dear, we have intruders. No. Oh, food. Thank you. We're gonna close that. Let them beat on the outside first before they start beating on the door. Right, so where is the stone stuff at? I say with intrigue. It's in stockpile. No? Improve for... Okay, so improve storage. That's going to be next episode theme. Is we're going to get to the stone stockpiles. I might make a mod that increases my character's mass so that I can carry or move these what, carts? Yeah, carts. That's the word. Around. And if I do that, I will try to make it balance as much as possible and then release that to the workshop as well. So I did see a few complaints about I can't really move these carts anymore, and I can see exactly what they're talking about. We can carry a whole bunch of stone, but we can't move this simple cart. So we can do it with ropes, but we can't really push it anymore. Oh, I guess we can't push it. What was the deal? It didn't seem like it could move before. I don't know. I'll look into this a little bit later on. Oh, you know what? It's pushing against me. That's the problem. See this? That's a problem. So when it gets momentum, it doesn't like to stay where it's at. Okay. That's going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you get any questions or comments, let me know in the comment section down below. Someone commented pretty quickly after my episode 2 that the music was fine, so I left it right where it's at, did another recording. Their question was, what is my plans for this? And I'll kind of envision this, if you will. This is going to be the village right down here, and then all the way up there where you can see the lights, I'm going to start building a castle up there. At least that's the plan. Maybe some things up here as well, but that's what I want to do, is have a castle up here with the village down here that I can overlook it. There's going to be a wall that goes all the way around to the where the road meets up over here. Right about in this area. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't explored this side, so we'll have to take a better look at this later on. But my plan is somewhere around here. There's going to be another wall, gateway. I might even take apart or take down some of the road here so I can actually make a bridge. But that's the plan. Is just that somewhere around this area is going to be a gate. The wall's going to go up there, of course. Maybe some houses will go up there eventually, but the main village is going to be over here. And we'll go from there. But yeah, that's all I got for today. Thank you guys so much for watching again. And if you haven't subscribed already, you can go ahead. This opposite of me. This is where it should be. Plus, there might be a circle that's you can also click to subscribe, and that way you can get notifications when I do new videos and such. I'm gonna work on the tutorial videos as I go along. Those will be in addition. I will also give out tips as I'm doing these videos as well. But if you do have questions about the game and you want me to show you something that you're confused about, let me know. I'll try to fit it into like the next episode that I can. All right, that's gonna be it for me today. Thank you guys. Bye bye.